Hey guys, welcome to Red 50. Right behind me is a brand new 2024 S650 Mustang. We're going to be taking a look at this Mustang GT Premium and convertible. So this 2024 S650 Mustang is rapid red, and it actually has a bronze point logo in the front, if you can tell, which means this one has a bronze packet, which is a first for the Mustang. So let's take a look at the front fascia. We're also going to show you the wheels as well. Overall, I think the front fascia, I'm starting to get a little bit warmed up to it. It looks a little bit more aggressive than S550. Again, not a whole lot changed, but I'm starting to dig the headlights a lot more. I think these are going to be sequential. I haven't seen a demo of those yet, but I think the headlights look really cool, and I feel like this is something that's easily going to be copied onto the S550 Mustang. I can see that being one of the mods that is going to be out as soon as these pop up. The front fascia, I think, just looks very aggressive. I kind of wish they had a bottom lip or the front splitter to be aggressive. This is like very tame even for a GT. Now this is, I know this one gets a lot of flack for looking like a Camaro, but honestly the hood vent design, this is like pretty much directly copied from the Camaro. I know the side profile has been, the hot topic, but I think the hood vents look similar. But overall, I think the front fascia is starting to grow on me a little bit. I honestly wish they had done something better with the splitter. Look at that. I mean, it barely sticks out further than the body, and it looks very tame. Even the dark, well, I guess the Dark Horse one looks better, but this GT one isn't it. I mean, very tame for a 5-liter V8 muscle car, especially in this day and era where the V8s are pretty much going extinct. You want to make sure you gotta go all out, kind of like what Dodge has been doing, and really make this Mustang look a lot more aggressive than what it currently looks like. I mean, the front fascia is fine. The front splitter just needs a little bit more work to really kind of bring the overall front dimension in place. Moving on to the side profile, this is something I said, it does have a bronze wheel or bronze package, so it's got the bronze wheels on there, and I'm noticing Continental tires as well, which I think is also a first for the Mustang. I've pretty much seen them with Pirellis or Michelins these days, but Continental is going to be, I mean, they've got Extreme Pro Contact, really good tires. It's probably going to be better than the Pirellis that we're currently seeing on the Performance Pack. There's only 1 year where they went with the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S for the regular GTs, but I'm starting to see them in the Continental, and that's going to be really good news for traction issues with the Mustang. I think the side profile very similar to the S550 Mustang, but honestly, I'm okay with the design itself. Like, the wheels look really good. They kind of remind me of the 13-14 Track Pack wheels, but they still look pretty good. Now let's move on to the rear. The rear of the S650 Mustang has just got a couple of things going on that most people aren't a fan of, and one of the first one is the taillights themselves. They're still tri-bar design, but honestly, I kind of prefer the S550 Mustang taillights a little bit better. These look a little bit futuristic. Look at the angle on them, but I don't know. I kind of like the individual taillights, like the ones that kind of popped out. These are like flat looking compared to the S550. The GT badge is bronze, kind of like the bronze packet. This was a quad exhaust. What's been interesting is we have seen GTs with just the dual exhaust. I wonder if you have to kind of get the active exhaust to be able to get the quad exhaust to it, which would kind of suck because it would be a downgrade from the S550 Mustang. It's definitely going to need some meatier tires because the stance on this is just not it. Look at that, just so much wheel gap and the tires aren't doing it for me. The side profile on the S650 Mustang, I mean, yes, everyone said it kind of looks like Camaro, so I'm not going to make that joke here. But in my opinion, it just looks way too similar to the S550 Mustang, which I suppose is not a bad thing. But then when you're looking for a new generation on the Mustang, you would kind of expect it to be a lot more different than the outgoing generation. That's been the case for all the Mustang generations. But this one, I don't know. It just looks too similar. As someone who has S550 Mustang, I honestly don't have much temptation to begin the S650 Mustang. The front, I feel like they've made the right tweaks. Yes, it's more of a refresh, but I think they've made the right tweaks. I love the headlight design. It's probably going to be sequential. I think it is sequential. And even the grille, they've kind of painted a little bit black, even though there's a very similar looking grille to the current GT, but just looks that it's got a wide opening, which obviously adds to the aggressive characteristic of the Mustang. Front lip could do a little bit more work. I feel like this is probably the base GT, so if you were to opt for a performance pack Mustang GT, it's probably going to have either a dual splitter or just a little bit more aggressive splitter on the Mustang GT with the performance pack. I think the more and more I look at the S650 Mustangs in person, they're starting to grow on me a little bit. I was just expecting when they were first revealed, because I was at the Detroit Auto Show for the reveal, I was just expecting a more of a next generation look, and I think the more I kind of see it as a refresh, even though it's a new generation, but the more I kind of treat it as a refresh, I'm starting to get accustomed to it. The only thing is that because the design doesn't have that much changes and the underpinnings, yes, the Coyote engine is revised a little bit, 10-speed is probably going to be a little bit better, but the underpinnings of the car is still pretty much S550 Mustang. It almost feels like if you have an S550 Mustang, especially the Gen 3 Coyote, it's going to be a little bit difficult for you to kind of justify the upgrade, especially with the prices that they're going at. I mean, this one, as it said, with the bronze package and convertible, premium, and all of that, is going to be easily $54,000, $55,000. Just the base premium, or when I say base, I guess I mean just the premium, GT premium, without any additional package, no 401 package, 401A package, you're going to look at $47,000 for the fastback. I'm not even talking about convertible. With the convertible, the base one, the base premium, again, is going to be like close to $50,000, which is a little crazy for a non-Shelby Mustang, non-Dark Horse Mustang to be commanding that kind of premium. And let's be honest, the way the market has been these days, there's going to be significant markups on these cars. I mean, these are the new ones. A lot of dealers, like I've talked to my local dealer, they're going to be going for MSRP, but they're also saying it depends on how much allocation, like what spec you're going with. They might increase the price depending on that. So I don't know. Like, for what it is, I think it's a great car. The 650 Mustang has the right amount of tweaks for the front, for the rear. Side profile, again, looks very similar. But other than that, I think they made some great improvements. It's just that the price is a little bit too much, and it becomes a little bit difficult to justify if you already currently have S550. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below, what do you think about the 2024 S650 Mustang, especially with the bronze package. And of course, subscribe to Red 50 for more videos.